Hey y'all, I hope your day is going well. I know mine is going very well, and it's about to get even better because I'm about to go eat. So, let me plant this seed so that I can get to that. This is something that has been on my heart for years, and for whatever reason, it was heavy on my heart last night. I don't remember who said this, where I read this, but I completely agree with it. That it is easier to raise healthier adults than try to repair them. Or I think it was said, no, it's easier to raise healthier children than to repair broken adults. So if we're already, planting and placing all of the awesome things that God has already endowed us with, then once you get to be 20 and 30 and 40, first of all, it will save you some counseling and therapy bills. And it will save a lot of broken hearts. There are so many, unfortunately, so many that I have come across, so many that I know, broken women. And it saddens me because I used to be a broken woman. I remember my mom, I'm 36 now, my mom has been telling me this as long as I can remember, that she used to always tell people, oh, stop telling her, she's so cute and she's so pretty because, I don't want her to be conceited. And I'm like, why would you tell people not to compliment your child? But over the years, I've come to appreciate that and understand it. She didn't want outer beauty to be my identity. But at the same time, what else are you placing in me so that that's not the only thing that I have to identify with? Now, this is not just for fathers, this parents in general, but mainly fathers or the male parent, because not everyone is fortunate enough to be raised by their father. It is imperative. Oh my God, it's so important what you place in your young daughters. By the time they get of age where guys have their attention and a guy says, girl, you cute, or you fine, you're beautiful, their responses should be, thank you, oh, thank you, I appreciate that, not, oh my God, he told me I'm beautiful. It shouldn't be their first time hearing that. Because at that point, depending on what type of man it is, if it's a guy and his motives are just jacked, then at that moment, he has gained control of her mind and her heart. Because now, any little positive seed that I plant, I'm going to plant it. I'm going to water it. I'm going to harvest it. I have all the control because that's something that you don't know about yourself. And I don't mean just telling her when she's young that she's pretty, because again, that's here. Planting in her that she is powerful. Planting in her that she is graceful. Telling her all the time how smart she is. Just planting seeds of greatness. Even doing mirror exercises. Put this young princess in front of the mirror so that she can see who it is that she is speaking these great things about. And I'm not, trying to leave out sons and men, but I can truly only speak from a woman's perspective. We are so powerful, and a lot of us have no idea because we have allowed a man to dictate the amount of power that we have. Women, King David, one of the greatest kings, when he wanted that woman, what happened to her husband? He was gone. Killed. I want that woman. Men will start fights, wars, okay, for the right woman. We have so much power in here but it's useless if we are completely unaware of it. It is so imperative. It breaks my heart when I see young women in abusive relationships, but they don't even know it. And I'm not even talking about the obvious physical abuse, the mental and emotional abuse, because their identity is wrapped up in the level of love and respect or lack of respect that this man gives them. If you know who you are and whose you are, regardless of if a man ever tells you you're beautiful, you're pretty, you're smart, it doesn't matter, because you already know. When a man comes along and he tells you those things, those should be already added on top. That should be just watering the seeds that someone has already planted. Fathers, take your daughter on a date. Let them know how a guy should treat them. Open their doors. Pull out their chairs. When they get dressed up in their pretty little dresses with their pretty bows, let them know, baby, you are beautiful. And be sure that they know that that is not just an outward thing. Beauty is here, out. You can be pretty on the surface all day long, but if you're full of brokenness and pain and ugliness, you will never see anything pretty, anything cute, anything on the surface. One of my favorite parts and most powerful parts of the movie, The Help, is when the maid was telling the young girl, you was kind, you was smart. Oh my God, how powerful are those words? She didn't get that love and attention from her mother, but she got it from the maid, which is empowering her. It's different. It's one thing to inspire, to motivate. That can only get you so far. But when you empower a person, you now have helped them to tap into that light, help them to tap into that power. It's the same thing as teaching a man to fish versus giving him a fish. Feed him. Good, I'm full. Tomorrow, I'm still hungry. But if you teach me how to fish, I will never be hungry, because I know how to go out and get it for myself. If you empower this young lady to know that she is limitless and that her identity is not defined by the love of a man, she is powerful beyond words. You have empowered her to know that she can go out and be great beyond measure. You have empowered her to know that I am a woman. I am a beautiful young lady. There are too many broken women. Too many. And the work to repair it, each day I still have to choose to be this person. I still have to choose love. Now, don't get me wrong. I love me some Aya now. I didn't years ago because I didn't know how. But I put in the work, and I continue to put in the work. It is so much easier to plant these seeds while we are young than for someone to come along in our 20s and our 30s, even 40s and 50s, trying to teach us how to undo something that we've done all of our lives. It's an everyday thing that should be natural to you, to plant seeds of greatness in those that you love. And again, speaking specifically for these young women, there are too many women out here that think that they're powerful because they can get a man to do something through sex or through their looks. No, absolutely not. Your light is powerful enough. Your light is more than enough. Let's start planting these seeds in our young women now so that we have more powerful women, which will help to create more powerful men. Just saying. But it's not hard. It's not a hard thing to do if it becomes a part of your daily routine. Please, please, it is imperative that we empower, not just, oh yeah, you're fine, you're pretty, you're this, you're that. That is not going to empower anybody. It will make them feel good in that moment, but make them feel powerful for a lifetime versus good in a moment. Okay, y'all, my stomach growling. That is all I have for today. So I am sending you light and love, and I hope you receive it. Be blessed.